She spent the last 25 years on the corrie Cobbles, but this week we have to wave goodbye to the iconic Eileen Grimshaw as she jets off to start a brand new life in Thailand.
So what does that mean for actress Sue Cleaver? We're going to find out in just a moment, because she's right here on the sofa. She's skipped over from Loose Women and she's joining us this morning to tell us. First, though, let's have a little piece of tomorrow's episode where Eileen is faced with an important decision.
Thailand instead of Great Yarmouth?
Well, if we're going to live there, then I thought I should sample it ASAP.
Don't believe you.
Sorry?
I don't believe you want to end up there.
Well, not right now, obviously, but in a year or two, maybe 3, 5 years tops.
And you give up your family business?
Todd could run it for me. Could be a mutually beneficial arrangement. We could use this holiday just to make sure we're doing the right thing. You know, a trial run, so to speak, for Todd too. Then all we have to do is put things in motion.
So do you go or don't you?
Am I allowed to say?
Yes, go on.
Yes, of course.
So you definitely go?
Yes, I do.
And do you go with George?
Well, I can't really say that.
No,
can I?
that's
I think,
the-
yeah.
yeah.
I'll have to
That's
wait and
the
see about that.
jeopardy.
That's the jeopardy, yeah.
What I love about this whole event is that you've had a legendary 25 years on Coronation Street. It doesn't look like it could be possible.
Oh!
But you then have basically sort of almost written yourself out of Coronation Street, and you've brought back in someone who'd also left in order to create this fantastic storyline. Tell us about
I did.
it.
When I'd sort of decided a few years back now that the time was for me to move on.
Wow,
and
okay.
and I'm very much about reinvention and living fearlessly and, you know, being an example to my son and everything. So that's what I wanted to do. And when I decided to leave, I hadn't actually told Corrie. I rang Ryan Thomas, who played Jason, my son, in the show, and said, Ryan, don't tell anyone, I'm leaving. Would you come back? Would you come back and take me out? Because I think it'd be really nice if you took your mum off to pastures new. So then I went into the Corrie bosses and said, oh, by the way, I'm leaving. Oh, and Ryan will come back. I've checked with him. That's fine. Can we do that? Because they sort of said to me, what do you want? Do you want to die? Do you want to... I went, no, I don't want to die, you know. No. But, so, yeah, so that's what happened. And he came back and it was joyous.
It's a wonderful moment, of course, viewers will have seen already. But was it insurance against being killed off? Because I can imagine if they could have created a very dramatic storyline about Eileen Grimshaw being in some terrible event.
I hadn't thought of it like that. I literally was, you know, I've been doing lots of different things. I wrote my book about, you know, a manifesto for women about living fearlessly and stepping outside your comfort zone and reinvention. So it seemed like the perfect thing to go along with it, to match, you know, a woman of a certain age, stuck in a rut, kids have all left home, who am I, what's my role in life? So it seemed like the perfect way to combine the two of the message I'm putting out there. And we see Eileen being brave and moving away from a street that she's never left in 25 years to try something new. So
she's had quite a wild time on the street. I mean, I was actually looking at a list of all the different love interests that Eileen's had. It's a very, very long list over the 25 years. I remember reading an interview once where you said that that you could only play this role if you and Eileen had some commonality. There was some of you in her and some of her in you. I just wonder whether... Can you imagine jetting off to Thailand?
Oh, yes, at the drop of a hat. If anybody wants to ask, yeah, of course.
If anyone needs help running a bar?
Running a bar. No, I think what I meant was that what I've always loved about Eileen and Eileen's appeal, I think, to the audience is that she is every woman.
Yeah.
Everyone has an Eileen on their street. Everyone can relate to her and the struggle she's been through. She's single-handedly brought up her 2 boys. She's provided, she's created a home, she's put them first, she's fought for her family. And she is a very recognisable woman. As I say, you know, you'll find one on every street, and that's what I mean in the sense that she's so relatable. There's a bit of Eileen in a lot of women, I think.
I mean, weirdly for the viewers, because they're just seeing the beginning of the end now, but you've already left.
I left a couple of months ago.
So what do you miss about the street?
Well, my husband's still there, so I'm still very much involved.
Your
And
real husband?
My real husband.
Still
sorry,
works
my
as
real
part
husband.
of the technical
yeah,
And he's not one of 20 over the last 25
No,
years.
no, he's not. He's the gaffer, and yeah, he's been with me all the time I've been there. But he's still there, so I still see people. I had people round off the street on Sunday from Corrie. You know, some of the cast around for Sunday lunch a couple of weeks ago. So. But in the sense of my life, nothing's changed because I'll still see everybody. We're all like a family. I just won't be stepping on the cobbles.
But we will see you again in new roles to come.
You certainly shall. I'm still obviously doing Loose Women, and I mean, one of the reasons that I left was I really wanted to go back to theatre. So I have my theatre job starts in August, which I'm very excited about, which is completely different. Brilliant. So I'm doing an Alan Ayckbourn Snakes in the Grass, which is sort of a three-hand of women of a certain age, family relationships, comically very dark, bit of a scary, might be a few jump scares.
Where's that going to be?
It's starting, it's a co-production between Theatre Clwyd and the Octagon at Bolton. Clwyd's new venue, which has been shut for 5 years, and it's reopens in the round. I'm so excited about getting back on stage after like 25 years or so.
So it's terrific to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Thank you very much. We'll let you go back to Loose Women now.
Thanks very much.
And we'll do the news.
All right.
And thank you for 25 years. It's been great.
Ed.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.